Head on over to our affiliates at inkgaming.com to pick up playmats, deck boxes, sleeves, anything that you need to get your game night going. Maybe even get yourself a custom playmat. Check out the link in the description below.
That's something you gotta pay attention to. Don't miss it right off the bat.
Sure. Let's not miss triggers already.
It's too early for that.
Go ahead.
If it's like turn 6 or so, then I'll start missing them.
Do you want him to do something to somebody else?
Yes.
Yes.
That's exactly what he wants.
Yeah. Hold on, wait.
Oh, the discard
I missed the ward
is
part.
We're like plotting right.
Yeah. No, I
Everyone just
Hey,
over here.
Chris
over
has
here.
done this to every single one of us before.
Yeah, I actually
Hey,
feel
if
bad
you do
about
it in
that,
this
but
order,
it's
it would
is
kill
smart
him.
to
Oh,
do
good
that.
point. Thanks, Chris.
So
That was pretty.
that's all I got.
That was a pretty good recovery from.
Everybody start over again.
All right.
Roll initiative.
Oh yeah.
15.
18.
17.
Wow, that's like
Got there.
that's like your MO.
I know.
I rolled a 4 and I'm not mad because of what happened over here.
I have a great roll. Somebody rolled better.
Dan gets it. That's
I get it. What are you talking about?
I'm sorry. I got my.
It was a photo finish.
Yeah.
Everybody tried their hardest.
We did our best.
Dan did his best.
He tried. He was one off. Hey, anyways, welcome to the day. Welcome to the show. How you guys doing today from wherever you are in this great world? So today we're bringing the AETHERDRIFT Pre-Cons, upgraded Pre-Cons, but there were only 2 decks this time. So we went ahead and we all... It's just funny that it ended up like we got the same deck and they got the same deck. But we're playing the A commander and the B commander. That's how we decided to go about this one because it didn't work out too well with the Wilds of Eldraine.
No, but we tweaked them enough where they're not going to actually be similar this time. Like, they're really going to be different. They're not going to just be the commanders with a lot of the same cards. Like, you'll see.
Hope and plan.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that, but we figured, hey, we'll give this a try. If you want to check out what we thought these AETHERDRIFT decks should have been, you should check out our Planes, Chase, and Automobiles. That was our our guess.
It was a big guess.
It was 2 episodes. It's highly acclaimed. You should check it out. Just click it. Go ahead, Dan. Make fun of me.
I was just wondering if it was highly acclaimed.
Shut up.
Google
So popular, everybody's watched it, I hope. But we appreciate you guys, and if you appreciate what you're and like what you're seeing, please give us a like, a subscribe, helps us grow. We're trying to aim for 750, and you guys can hop on the train and join us while we're on our way there.
Yeah, and as once we cross the finish line in this game, why don't you check out some of our games below for more exciting Commander content. And let us know if there's anything you want to see us play, Commander-wise, gameplay-wise, draft-wise, anything. Let us know. We want to hear from you.
Comment.
Hero Quest.
the card game.
Here was the card game. All right, Chris.
Yeah.
You rolled the highest. Who are you playing today?
Well, for my racer today, I got Saheeli, Radiant Creator. She's 1 green, blue, red for a 4/4 human artificer. Whenever I cast an artificer or artifact spell, I get an energy counter. And at the beginning of combat on my turn, I may pay 3 energy. When I do, create a token that's a copy of target permanent I control, except it's a 5/5 artifact creature in addition to its other types and has haste. Sacrifice it at the beginning of the next end step. So yeah, my particular build for this one is energy.deck. I'm going to say about 90-95% of my spells make energy in some way, shape, or form. So I just decided to go as hard on the energy as possible, considering we've had so many sets and so many more recent Commander products.
You doing anything with the sacrifice part of it?
There are some cards that it could affect, but I didn't.
No
lean too
damage
hard
coming
into
out of it.
That would have been a really sweet thing
Right.
to build into. Yeah, I was more just like, you know what? We have all these energy cards. I just want
Yeah.
to throw in as many as I can and see what happens.
Yeah,
So,
there's 2 semi-recent ones, so
Yep.
that would've-
Yeah, a lot of cards
lot of
from
good
Modern
stuff.
Horizons were pretty helpful. So
Yeah,
yeah, that's.
first Saheeli that came out, it was that Feldar combo. Where you
Oh
make
yeah,
like
the
1,000
copycat.
Saheeli.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was fun.
That was a lot of fun. Remember, I got to about that many cards trying to make it happen. I couldn't make it happen.
Well, let's see what you're making happen today, Ken. Who do you got?
Oh, who do I got? I got Chandra's mom. I'm playing Pia Nalaar, Chief Mechanic. She's a teamer, legendary human artificer with whenever one or more artifact creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, you get 2 energy. At the beginning of your end step, you may pay 1 or more energy. If you do, create an XX colorless vehicle artifact token named Nalaar's Aetherjet. When with flying and crew 2, where X is the amount of energy spent this way. She is a 2/4. I was excited to see Pia back in the fold, and I like her. I built that one deck that's red and white. It came from Aftermath, the micro set. Haven't played it on the channel yet, but if you'd like to see that Pia deck played on here. Basically, yes, I'm trying to make vehicles, get as much energy as possible so I can make the biggest vehicles that crew for 2, and I will stomp all over you. Made sure I played that new, the double combat card, the new one.
Oh,
Full Throttle.
yeah.
It's in there. Where? We don't know, but
Scary.
I thought that was a cool card, so I wanted to throw that in there and try to get as much advantage out of it as possible. So we'll see what happens. It's teamer. It's my favorite colors. I haven't had success in the past on the channel, at least. Maybe I will today. We'll see. Vince.
All right, I'm playing Hashaton, Scarab's Fist. This is the B commander from the set. It is a 1/3 zombie wizard. When you discard a creature card, I may pay 2 in blue. If I do, create a tap token that's a copy of that card, except it's a 4/4 black zombie. I steered away from zombie tribal. That was my initial thought, but I ended up going away from that. So I'm going to try to do as much of that as possible with discarding and making some of the creatures, maybe making copies of the creatures, maybe bringing the creatures back themselves, and then just some other stuff in case that doesn't work. But hopefully I can do the discard thing and go with what the card says. So
Got any fun shenanigans with Lion's Eye Diamond in there? Or?
no.
Yeah.
No. That would have put it at a 5 according to Moxfield, and I didn't want to do that. We're not there yet.
Fair enough.
Speaking of that, if you guys want to see any of these decks, check out the description below.
But no, so yeah, that's pretty much how I went with it. So, like I said, me and Dan we did talk a little bit because we didn't want to build the same deck. Because we've seen that happen when they make 2 decks from a set.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you don't want to tweak it, you want to go from scratch, and that's what I did. So, and then leads it over to you, Dan, with your.
Yeah, I got Temmet knock. I got Temmet knock to Goddamn. All right, I got Temmet Noctamoon's Will. Noctamoon.
There we go. We
That-
got it.
That sounds right.
It's Egyptian
For
myth.
2, a white, a blue, and a black, it's a legendary creature zombie wizard with vigilance and menace. Whenever you attack, draw a card, then discard a card. Whenever you draw a card, zombies you control get +1/+1 until end of turn, and he's a 4/4. So that screams zombie tribal to me. You know, obviously my goal is to draw cards, pump up the zombies, and swing with them. So yeah, there's the goal. Moxfield says this is a 2. Probably is.
They only know about 1/3 of what's actually happening. it's too new yet.
We'll see. I mean,
Till AI gets involved in the actual readings is what it is.
that's funny.
I don't have enough game changers to push it into a 4 like somebody.
Again, Moxfield only knows the list of 36 cards that they're choosing is
Well, I'm sorry
Wizards
for
is
not
choosing.
putting 4 $30 cards in here.
Anyways, so we hope that you guys like what you're seeing here. Like I said, these are all upgrades. They're going to be all down in the description. Check it out. So, today, we have a human artificer, zombie wizard, and a zombie wizard. Whoa! So many of the same thing. Either way, always liked the plane of Redacted. I don't know what to even... I can't even pronounce the new name for the set. It's not a big deal to get it this second. But these were two sets that were back to back in the day, and I do like both of these, both these planes. So it's pretty cool that we're visiting them again. So
a fish car.
Fish car?
A fish car.
Oh, a
fish car?
A
Fish car.
Yeah, it's full of water.
Amish car? I think that's called
Almond cat and Amish car. Okay. So anyways, we built our decks, sleeved them up. We were ready to play lands and pass. With that said, Chris, since you rolled the highest, kick us off.
Start our engines here.
Yeah, is anyone doing that in this game? Is
I am
anyone
not.
starting
I have
engines?
like 2 cards that do it,
Okay, I don't think I have.
but it's not particularly relevant.
I will play Hinterland Harbor. Comes and play tapped. Go ahead, Ken.
All right. Untap nothing, draw. All right. I'm going to play Aether Hub right off the bat. Hey, how about that? Aether Hub, when it enters the battlefield, you get 2 energy. Or, no, you get an energy. Yeah. I can tap to add a colorless, or I can pay an energy and add 1 mana of any color. So, energy. Represent. Go ahead, Vince.
Alrighty, draw.
Oh, what you get, Dark Ritual?
No, that would have been
That would have been sweet.
really sweet. No, I'm just going to play Command Tower and
Sweet.
figure out what color I want to use it for next turn.
I like that.
Nice.
They both got their individual art for their plane. I thought that was neat.
I will play a swamp, which I will tap for Champion of the Perished. Whenever another zombie enters the battlefield under my control, put a 1/1 counter on Champion of the Perished. He's a 1/1. Go ahead.
It's a Dan classic.
Wow.
Damn classic.
Look at that. He's feet on the ground fast. It's
Yeah.
Zombies.
Zambies.
I'll go Game Trail. I'll reveal a mountain in my hand.
I didn't see it. I don't believe you.
I'll cast Aurora Shifter. 1/3 Shapeshifter. When it deals combat damage to a player, I get that many energy counters. At the beginning of combat on my turn, I may pay 2 energy counters. When you do, Aurora Shifter becomes a copy of another target creature I control, except it has this ability. And whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, I get that many energy.
Aurora Shifter. That's a good card.
It's a blocker for Dan.
I do like that card. I had that in my the one deck from Assassin's Creed.
Ooh, nice.
All right. Draw. Hey, I may not have gotten a Soul Ring and a Arcane Signet in my opening hand, but here's something close.
Black Lotus.
Here's a Overflowing Basin. I'll tap for colorless to get a Simic, and I will get a Talisman of Curiosity, which I can tap for colorless, or I can tap it for green and blue, or blue. This artifact deals 1 damage to you. So, hey. And that's all I can do this turn. Go ahead.
Draw. I'm just going to play Plains, and I will tap 2 for Arcane Signet.
Nice.
Yeah, that's going to be it. I think I'm going to do that.
Kind of close.
I mean, I wanted to cast my commander real bad, but it's smarter that I do that now.
Alright, I will play an Arcane Sanctum. It enters the battlefield tapped. Tap to add a white, blue, or black. Let's see.
Dice will determine.
Even? No. You're always odd. Even odd.
Wow.
Even. One at you.
Block it with your Signet.
That's why. So he would attack you,
So
and it would make it look like I got something going on.
You tried.
It didn't work.
You tried. It's okay.
He did try.
Now I'm losing.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Tap, draw. Stuff. I'll play this mountain that Ken didn't see before.
I don't believe you.
Go to combat. I will poke Ken for 1 since Dan couldn't or didn't. It was the die. We'll blame the die.
The guys with the A commanders
Fate,
seem to be
you
in
know.
control.
Then I'll play Servant of the Conduit. When it enters, I get 2 energy, and I can tap, pay an energy, add 1 mana of any color.
So you have 3.
You say we're in control, but you guys are
Oh,
the ones
thank
who
you.
got your mana
Yeah,
range.
because you did damage.
Yeah, I did poke.
So-
Yep, that was
Chuck 4 turns from now.
That's something you got to pay attention to. Don't miss it right off the bat.
fair enough. Let's not miss triggers already.
It's too early for that.
Go ahead, Ken.
If it's like turn 6 or so, then I'll start missing them.
What's a trigger?
Stop paying attention. So we all just stop paying attention. Then we get the comments. Draw. I'm going to play a Sulphur Falls. This land enters the battlefield unless you, tapped unless you control an island or a mountain, which I do not.
I call what you.
It's okay. I'm going to tap the Aether Hub for colorless to get Simic, and I'll tap this for colorless, and I'll play Sai, Master Thopterist. Whenever you cast an artifact spell, create a 1/1 colorless Thopter artifact creature token with flying. I can pay colorless and a blue and sacrifice 2 artifacts to draw a card. He's a 1/4.
I'll give you a what for.
With that, I'm going to pass.
Tap and draw this. Oh, that might come in handy soon.
This says create. So.
Let's play Island. I'm gonna go with. I'll play Ristic Study. So whenever an opponent plays a spell, I may draw a card unless that player pays 1. Hopefully it's early enough where that won't be happening. And then I'm gonna pay Arcane Signet to blue for Training Grounds. Activated abilities of creatures I control cost up to 2 less to activate. This effect can't reduce the amount of mana ability cost to activate less than 1. So yeah, I'm hoping I only have to pay 1 into my commander here.
Playing a game changer already.
Which one?
Ristic.
Just hanging
This isn't on the list, but you know, it could
Should
be
be.
in certain situations. Yeah, that's all I'm
Just
doing.
hanging on that.
I know, right? Come on, jeez. That's why I didn't mulligan.
I'm gonna play an Island, then I'm gonna tap for a black and a white, and I'm gonna pay 1 for your Ristic, and I'm gonna play Wayward Servant. Whenever another zombie I control
Carry on.
enters, each opponent loses 1 life, and I gain 1 life. And then I had a trigger for Champion of the Parish, so he is now a 2/2.
Carry on my wayward
It's
servant.
happening.
Let's see, everybody's got blockers except you.
I know.
2 at you,
Oh, that's
guy
not
who's
true.
winning.
Losing.
You're winning.
Losing hard.
You have 2 good cards out. It's gonna pay off.
Creatures
are
are
winning. But for some reason, I'm gonna be the target. Go ahead, Chris.
You should be. Well, I don't know. You
Yeah.
haven't done anything to anyone else, so.
Do you want him to do something to somebody else?
Yes,
Yes.
that's exactly what he wants.
Yeah. Hold on, wait. No, yeah, I'd like to win.
No, I want him to keep attacking me. Maybe he could wreck my board state.
Only
too.
when you build up a ton and maybe I have comeuppance in my hand, like Chris says I always have. And then when I do that, then you can take me for a lot.
Look,
It's gonna
comeuppance,
happen.
Fog,
You're gonna
darkness,
fog me somehow.
Angel
this game.
Song,
Yeah, it was just too early for that.
Dawn Charm. Oh, this is a fun card. I'll play Helios 1. Taps add colorless. I can pay 1, tap it to get an energy counter, or I can pay 3, tap, pay 3 energy, or pay X energy, sacrifice it, destroy target non-land permanent with mana value X. Activate only as a sorcery.
Crawl out through the fallout, baby.
Yeah. Some good Fallout energy cards too.
Yeah, you played all the energy decks thus far.
I know, right?
Here I am.
All right. I'm gonna give Vince a card, but I think it might work out better for me
Because
than
you're going to attack me too?
maybe.
Son of a gun.
I'll cast Saheeli.
You're going to do nothing.
All I did was show
It's going to be
up.
one of them games, yeah.
I'll go to combat. I will pay 3 energy to make a copy of my Aurora Shifter. That's a 5/5. Alright, so now I have the copy of the Aurora Shifter. It says copy. Kind of.
Alright.
I'm not feeling artistic right now. Alright, so I go to combat. Yeah, Dan has a zombie. It would be fun to attack him, but I will.
You ain't going to block. Just going to get an army.
guaranteed hit plus heuristic sight. So annoying.
You draw a card off of it.
He did. He sure drew a
This
card
is
off.
good.
Yeah, I drew a card.
Yeah. Well, no, you drew 2, didn't you?
No, he paid.
Oh, Dan paid?
Yeah,
I
he
paid.
paid. That's why I was upset.
Alright. I'll send the 5/5 at Dan and the 1/3 at you, Vince.
Blink. I choose not to block.
Alright, since they both connected, I'll end up with 6 energy total. It's pretty neat. And I will go to the end step, I sacrifice the copy, and it is Ken's turn.
It is Ken's turn.
Yep.
I guess. No, let's untap. Draw.
Do you do the thing where now he's your enemy and you're going to start attacking him for hitting you for so hard?
He's always the enemy.
I know, I'm just wondering if it triggered yet, because I'm tired of getting hit.
Look, if he didn't have a blocker up, it all would have gone at him.
I know.
I'm gonna join Chris here. No,
You're
I'm
also
gonna
gonna
take 2 and red, and I'm gonna cast my commander. Is what I meant by I'm going to join Chris here.
Okay.
Here's Pia Nalaar, chief mechanic. Okay.
Do you pay the 1?
Son of a.
Turn 3, right away, get it out. Everyone wants to pay the 1.
All right. Building up my forces,
I see.
I guess. Go ahead.
No, you are, because, you know.
Are you slowing
Everyone
down our
else-
game plan, or do we have nothing else to cast? You'll never know.
Don't cast anything. I'm okay with that, too. I will play a Cursed Duneyard as my land. I can tap it for colorless, or I could pay 2, tap it to regenerate a Shade Skeleton, Spectre, Spirit, Vampire, Wraith, or Zombie.
That's a pretty cool new card.
Yeah. Mostly it's going to be for zombies, I think.
Yeah, I took that one out.
He was like,
Even though that's all you're playing?
I'm kidding, it's in
I was
there.
going to say, what is wrong with you? I'm going to pay white and tap this for black. I will tap my commander, or bring out my commander. So whenever I discard a card, I may pay 1, currently, 1 blue, in order to create a tap token that's a copy of the card, except for it's a 4/4 black zombie. If I discard a creature card, that is. Yeah, I wish I had 1 more. Next turn. I think that's all I'm gonna do.
I'm gonna pay 3 for Grim Tutor. Search my library for a card, put that card into my hand, shuffle, lose 3 life.
Sweet version.
yeah, where'd you get that? That's cool.
It's
No.
one of the
Special guests.
yeah, special guests.
Oh, nice.
I need mana ramp. Yeah, I think reduction is better than the Soul Ring. So I'm gonna go with Urza's Incubator. So I mean, the thing is, if I got the Soul Ring, no, I'm just
You didn't have to tell us this.
I know,
This was free info.
Where's my note?
doesn't matter.
He's gonna play it next turn. Was the
Yeah.
whole point
Yeah.
of him getting the card he was getting? So
Yeah,
it didn't
but I
matter.
mean, like, let's say I got the Soul Ring. The next turn I could have paid 1 for the Soul Ring, and if I actually drew a land, I could have cast my commander. So that was the question of which is better.
Yeah.
But as it is, I'm out of mana.
Well, I'll probably just cut you into Soul Ring here. How about
And I'm just gonna stick there. So
there, that top card, Soul Ring. Oh yeah, did you pay the 1 for that, by the way? Because you couldn't. So
Legal cheating.
I'm drawing a Mystic Study.
yeah, I told you it was a put in my hand.
Hey, look, the card
to
you
do
drew.
that. All right, go ahead, Chris.
Tippity tap. Draw for turn.
1/3 of my deck is creatures. They must all be right.
Alright, let's go Exotic Orchard.
So exotic about it.
I have all my mana, so all my colors of mana, so that's pretty exotic.
All 3.
Alright, I will
Disrespect.
cast the Rampaging Aetherhood. I will pay the 1.
This is bonk.
Straight out of the Aetherhood.
Rampaging Aetherhood.
Draw
4/4
2.
Snake Hydra. Trample, Ward 2. At the beginning of your upkeep, you get an amount of energy equal to this creature's power. Then you may pay 1 or more energy. If you do, put that many +1/+1 counters on this creature. Yeah, so I will go to combat, and I have 2 triggers that I can pay for. I'm going to start off by paying 2 to Aurora Shifter to make it a copy of Rampaging Aetherhood.
Oh, good lord.
And yeah, then I'll use Saheeli to make a copy of Aurora Shifter and ooh, Now you actually have to go to rules check because I want to make sure I can. If I copy this as it's copying this, if it's still a copy of this, or if it's this.
All I heard
What
was
does it
this
say?
5 times, so I don't know what that means.
So I want to find out if I make a copy with Saheeli of Aurora Shifter as it's copying Rampaging Aetherhood, if it is also the copy or if it's the base card.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I don't.
That's what I'm double checking.
That's a tough one. I wouldn't think it would have all the counters on it if it's copying the base card.
Rules break.
Yep.
Did you figure out your answer?
Yes, I did. So everything I found was whatever I'm copying, okay, whatever this is copying can be copied by Saheeli's copy. So I will also end up with a copy of Aurora Shifter that is copying Rampaging Aetherhood. So this is...
But the Aetherhood doesn't have haste or anything.
This one doesn't. The copy does.
Yeah.
It has all the counters on it too.
No, there's no
the counters.
No,
haven't
there's no
happened.
counters.
That hasn't happened yet.
No,
Okay, I was
correct.
gonna say. 'cause
Yeah,
it should
so-
be base.
Yeah, so right now, so effectively this is a copy of the Aetherhood. This is a copy of Aurora Shifter copying the Aetherhood. So both of them have trample, which is the relevant.
And the copy is the thing that leaves the battlefield at the end of the turn. Yes.
Correct.
Okay.
Yep.
It's like sneak attack, but for energy.
It kind of is a energy sneak attack a little bit. So we go to combat, and the 5/5 copy is going to go at Ken, and the 4/4 is going to go at its.
Oh,
All right.
hate you.
I don't think there's.
I'm gonna
point
take it.
To not.
Oh.
No, you're before me, so.
Well, okay. Do you want to block?
No.
Do you want to block?
I'm not, but I have a response.
Okay. Effects before damage.
All right, yeah, I'm going to just because this goes hand in hand with my.
Comdar?
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna pay 1 black and 1 other, and I'm gonna pay for Bitter Triumph. What it's gonna do is an additional cast. I'm gonna discard a card or pay 3 life. I'm gonna discard Valgaroth Terror Eater. So a couple things are gonna happen.
Oh yeah.
Whenever I discard a creature card, I'm gonna pay 1 blue because of Training Grounds. I don't have to pay 3 now.
I'm going to time out here. Can you legally target my creature?
Destroy target creature or planeswalker.
Yes. It's like
It
it
has
has
Ward 2.
Oh.
Ward on.
Okay, I had a whole string of
You got a
stuff.
whole
here.
plan there.
Yeah. Then no, I guess I can't.
Well,
When that blue into
or I guess.
Yeah, no, I was.
Hold
no,
on. The
never mind.
discard
I missed the ward
is
part
is the discard a part of the cost?
Yeah, it says
As
an additional cost.
Okay.
Additional
Now.
cast a spell.
Well, I wouldn't be able to pay the 2 to destroy.
Oh,
the
it's a
creature.
tapped. Okay. I guess what's more important, actually killing the creature or just getting a copy of Valgavoth in play?
Well, doing the copy was just going to be the bonus.
Okay,
from-
so you did want to kill it.
But it's going to go away at the end of turn anyway. Yeah, because I didn't want to take
Well,
the
I'm
damage.
saying-
But I'm only going to take 4. So.
Well, I guess what I'm
this
getting
is
at is
the one that's attacking me, though. Yes, you keep pointing at that.
That
Does this have ward?
Yes.
Yes.
Is 'cause
Okay.
it's
Yeah.
a-
The 4/4 2. So yeah. So my question.
I didn't realize it had ward.
I
There are
guess
copies of this which has Ward.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
This was the reason
yeah.
why I had to do
okay.
that rule. check.
Okay, I missed that part.
Yeah. So they both have ward.
But
Now
you were
I.
worried about targeting your
So
own.
Well, I guess you can still target it, but it will get countered if you can't pay for the ward.
Yeah,
but you
yeah,
can still
yeah.
get the effects of your card.
I'm aware of that. I'm
So,
just trying
yeah.
to decide if I want to do that or wait to be able to destroy something later, and or
Well, you could destroy Ken's creature. That'd be funny.
yeah.
Or you could destroy his commander. It doesn't have Ward.
I'm just trying to think how important it is to have removal later, or if his stuff's gonna all be ward, am I gonna have enough mana
He's
to pay
gonna-
for any of it?
It's got ward. Those are protected. Dan's more right. That would be a better.
That's
that'd be a-
true.
that'd
That
be a
is
better
very
target,
true.
in my opinion.
So I mean, you can take 5, and you just punish him.
I take 4.
4.
So I'm saying 5. Ken takes 5.
You can take 8.
Yeah, that's actually a smarter
You
move.
can take 5 if you want.
Because then I can do all the things still.
We'll only be able to make 1 copy. Sorry, Chris. We're like plotting right.
Yeah. No, I
Everyone, just over here.
Chris
over
has
here.
done this to every single one of us before.
Yeah, I actually
Hey,
feel
if
bad
you do
about
it in
that,
this
but
order,
it's
it would
is
kill him.
smart to
Oh,
do
good
that.
point. Thanks, Chris.
So if I do pay that 2 for that, I do use the additional casting cost of discarding this.
Yep.
Then this supersedes that first, so now I have to pay the 1 to make a 4/4 copy of this. Is what's going to come out.
You still
'cause this
pay
is going
2,
to the
right?
graveyard. I pay 1
Oh.
because it's 1 and 2 colorless. This makes it 2 colorless less.
Oh,
So I don't have to pay
oh,
1.
2 color.
So there's a 4/4 copy of it. So it's not going to be the 9/9. I'll read what that is in a minute.
So what do you? All right. So what's Hero's Downfall hitting?
So then, so then when it destroys target creature or planeswalker,
Bitter Triumph.
after that
Bitter
happened
Triumph, sorry.
and that happened off of that, the Bitter Triumph will go into the graveyard.
Okay.
And that'll be the destruction. So that'll go to my graveyard. So now the copy is going to be a 4/4 version of Valgaroth Terror Eater. So it's flying lifelink, not 9/9. But it does have ward, sacrifice 3 non-land permanents. The rest of it is, if a card I didn't control would be put into an opponent's graveyard from anywhere, exile it instead. During my turn, I may play cards exiled with Valgaroth. If I cast a spell this way, pay life equal to the mana value rather than paying the mana cost. So basically stuff you play goes to the graveyard, gets exiled, and then I may play it with mana. I mean life total.
So that comes in, and then that spell resolves, destroying Saheeli. Saheeli technically hits the graveyard.
Well,
then he can choose to put
yeah,
it
he
in
can
the
choose to
command
put it-
zone.
Well, yeah. Ultimately, I can put it back in the command zone.
It was
cast
kind
it-
of a lot, but that was kind of the goal of
Gotcha,
doing
yeah,
that
so-
in that order.
Yep.
Now,
Damage.
damage!
Ken takes 5.
And then I do
Vince-
take 4.
Yes.
Yeah,
I will
I'm not blocking.
Yep. I will end up with 9 energy.
That's
much after all that.
That's,
Stop it.
That's a lot.
I'm the energy deck. What do you think
So
I'm
am
supposed to do? Make more energy.
Sure.
All right. End step. The copy gets sacrificed, and it is Ken's turn.
Okay. Hopefully we slowed you down a little bit there. Draw. Oh, looked angry.
Sure.
Cast colorless. I got the 2. Make that 3. And I will play a new card. Stride Hanger Automaton. This artifact, construct. Thopters you control get +1/+1. Before I finish reading that, Master Thopterist triggers whenever you cast an artifact spell, create a 1/1 colorless artifact Thopter creature token.
So it's already a 2/2.
Yeah.
Doctors, as far as the eye can see.
That's kind of my goal.
thinking that's what's
I'm
gonna-
a little behind. All right. So the rest of the Stride Hanger. If one or more artifact tokens would be created under your control, those tokens plus an additional 1/1 colorless Thopter artifact creature token with flying are created instead.
Heuristic study.
I am, because I have nothing to.
Never seen that.
This has to do with combat. I'm not in that.
We're playing off your curve. We're on our own game.
I see that.
We're not going to play yours.
Maybe you are. I'm still. I didn't play a land this turn. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm surprised you tapped it like that, all willy nilly.
I got nothing else. I don't have no 1 drop, so. But I still have A energy.
I see.
So.
What about B
I
and-
have a wall, so to say, so I'm going to pass the turn.
Alright,
Doing my best here.
untap those.
Could have attacked Dan for funsies.
I will play the Caves of Koilos. That's tap for colorless or black or white, and it does a damage to me land. Which is the better play? I'm gonna do Frantic Search. I'm gonna draw 2. 1 dose.
Yeah.
Why
You
is
seem-
everything gotta be big?
You seem to be frantic drawing.
And then I get to discard 2 cards and untap 3 lands. We'll discard Dam. I don't really want to discard Dam. And then I'm going to discard.
Oh.
The card.
I was looking at my cards and his are damn. I don't want to discard damn.
Dam wasn't one of the ones I wanted to damn discard, but I discarded it any damn way. The other one's going to be Razakath the Foul-Blooded. And I'm going to pay 1 blue, and I'm going to get a tapped copy of Razakath the
Oh boy.
Foul-Blooded. But it's a 4/4, not an 8/8, so I wouldn't get too scared.
Regardless, you got that lifelink going.
But it's a flying trample, pay 2 life, sacrifice another creature, search my library for a card, then put that card in my hand, then shuffle library. I do not have to show it. So if I decide to get rid of one of these
It's
bunkers, I can go get something
It's
else.
a living demonic tutor.
What
What do you mean my bad?
I kicked him on accident.
Oh, that's pretty awesome.
And then I'm going to untap 3 lands. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to play Anointed Procession. But if an effect would create one or more tokens under my control, it creates twice of those tokens instead. So if they happen to be legendary, one of them will go away.
Yeah, it's a powerful card.
Everything is tapped.
That's a scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the problem is then I'm susceptible to being attacked by everybody, and that can be a problem.
Yeah, but lifelink.
Yeah, 1, 4, and then attack.
Hey, you're halfway there to alt win
You think I'm gonna
contract,
attack
okay? I'm
with
just
my
saying.
2/2 and a 2/2?
I don't have that in here.
You're safe from me. Go after Chris.
Chris is all about.
I really did think about attacking him, but if he pumps his stuff up and does attacks again,
Then it'd
It'd
be
be
good
really
to have that
funny.
extra
then
life.
I can't block, and then if he attacks, then I'm like 4 minus, then getting hit for 20.
All right.
And they're trying to talk me into it, but it's just not gonna work.
If you can't decide what you're gonna do, Vince, read your own shirt.
I didn't get to strike first at all.
Strike
I
hard.
got hit by everybody before I did a thing. I'm gonna hold this time. We'll see what happens.
I'll make that clear.
Probably wasn't the right move.
Isn't that how it always goes?
But, it's like a 50-50 crapshoot.
Well, unlike everybody else, my turn's gonna be pretty quick. I missed my land drop, so here's an Urza's Incubator.
Reduction.
When it
pick
enters
one.
the battlefield, choose a zombie type. Zombie creature spells of the chosen zombie type cost 2 less to cast zombie. Go ahead.
Assume you're not paying 1.
I'm not. I don't have 1 to pay.
What you got?
That says all zombies, right? Not just yours.
Creature spells, yeah, of the chosen type. So anybody casting zombies, 2 less. You're
Yay!
welcome.
I
Wow.
don't have many in
Next
here.
time, attack Chris. Go ahead.
You're welcome.
Wow.
I didn't attack you.
You didn't attack at all.
I know.
All right, untap.
It's probably gonna block and die.
Upkeep. I will go to Rampaging Aetherhood's effect. I get an amount of energy equal to the creature's power. I forgot about that part. So I get 4, go up to 13.
There's your trigger.
Yeah, it's pretty good. And then I may pay 1 or more energy. If I do, put that many +1/+1 counters on this creature. I have to go back to doing math. I already mathed it out.
You already mapped it out.
Yeah, then I had 4 more energy. And I'm like, oh shoot, okay. All right, I'm just gonna pay 6 energy. Give it 6 +1/+1 counters. Now it's a 10/10 trample and ward 2.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah, and then I'll draw for turn. That's a fun card. Right, I will play Yavimaya Coast. Tap for colorless or tap for blue or green. Take damage.
Take damage, cheers.
I might. I could.
Help out the table, Chris.
Is this a team effort now?
Yeah. If
Oh,
you join
okay.
in, we're all
Gonna
doing
attack
damage
me?
to
A
you.
4-player team. I've never seen this.
Ah. Everybody gets the one.
Topple the tower over here.
Yeah, I swear. All right, I'll go to combat. I will use Aurora Shifter's effect again. It's a copy of Rampaging Aetherhood. It doesn't have the counters, but still a 4/4 trample, which is a formidable foe on this board. Yeah, so the 10/10 is surprise, surprise going at Vince, and
I'm not sure.
Aurora Shifter is going at Dan for 4.
Doing anything? Gonna block it?
No. Well, yeah, I am. Yes. I'm going to block with this. So, yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to pay 2 life with the Razakath and sacrifice this to search my library for a card, put it in my hand, and then shuffle. So I don't have to show anybody. Now I'm check this out.
4 for me?
Yep, 4 for you, 10 for Vince.
I'll do 10 for Vince.
And I'll gain 4 energy from Aurora Shifter.
So when this goes,
Back to you.
that's
This is
still in your graveyard, though.
Yeah, yeah.
But now we don't have to worry about exile anymore, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
No.
no. Let this going.
Correct.
Because it's not on the field.
Yep.
Turn 5. Game's gonna be over soon.
Oh, it is.
Things could change.
For somebody, I mean, like, you are set up to have a
I was
bonkers
joking.
turn.
This is going really slow.
Yeah, I don't know if you get attacked
Really?
with 10 every
You think
It's
turn.
like everybody's turn is taking like 5 minutes.
I only have 2 more turns. If I keep getting attacked with 10, I'm done. I don't got no.
It's fine.
I'll just grab
I've
that.
already written myself off.
I'm with you. This side of the table.
I guess I'm gonna lose this game. Ken, it's all you.
You? No, you're winning.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
No, not yet.
Yeah,
I've been waiting for Vince to finish because what I do could
Yeah,
affect his draw.
Put this in my hand.
Or so let me phrase that. He might get a draw depending on what I do. So I wanted to
Depending
have
if you
him.
don't pay for wrist extender
Correct.
for some reason, but you
Yes.
probably will. Okay.
Well, I don't know. All right, fine. People want pedal to the metal.
I didn't say anything.
I didn't say anything.
I also need my Servant of the Conduit to pay for this 7-cost spell. Aetherwind Basker, 7/7 lizard with trample. Whenever this creature enters or attacks, I get energy for each creature I control. In this case, 4, so I go up to 12 energy. I can pay an energy. This creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. And Vince, I did not pay the 1. You get to draw a card.
Fancy.
Yeah. And that's my turn, Ken.
Sure.
It's all you.
Okay.
Trade you some land and creatures.
Untap, and I will draw. Got to slow Chris down.
I'm not even at max speed yet, baby. You gonna slow me down?
You know that's
Did you ever
base
play a
speed
speed
either.
card?
Hell no.
Alright.
Been all energy all the way right now.
Gotta balance it all out. Blasphemous act.
Yep.
Oh.
There it is.
I'm gonna balance the board back. Here, I know
No.
I'm losing a lot in
Yeah,
this,
no, that unfortunately was the smart play.
but we're gonna all get.
I'm drawing a card here.
Yes, you are.
Yays!
Because
So I'm losing all my stuff?
Feel you,
No.
you earned a card.
Well, I'm gonna pay 7 mana to make Aether Basker 14/14. Lose everything else though.
It's 13 damage to each creature.
Correct. So it has one,
So if Mike.
1 life.
Oh, yeah, the one with. Okay, that one died. Yeah, so this is just. Alright, let's go.
Sorry,
No, I just wanted to make
No,
sure
that's
that's all.
fine.
I had to do.
You gotta
But
do what you gotta
unfortunately-
do.
Wait, you made that thing bigger?
Yep, I paid 7 into it to give it 14 toughness. I have 5 energy remaining. Show me lightning bolt.
Okay.
That'd be hilarious.
I still
Show
have
me
one.
potato salad.
Oh, okay. Go.
I'm gonna tap by these things on this side of the playmat. And then I'm gonna draw this. Man, I tutored for the wrong card. I should have tutored for
Oh, you didn't expect that.
I should have
board
tutored for
wipe.
like Animate Dead, and I could have got one of my big boys back. I'm gonna play Drowned Catacombs, revealing this swamp.
Oh, okay. I believe you because I saw it.
That's
Is that the check land?
Hmm?
No, isn't that the check land?
Choked estuary is
yeah,
that's a pain land.
yeah.
No.
All right, more free info. I take it.
All right, so my zombie gets a how much of a?
-2.
So I can cast him for 2 instead of 4.
Yes.
Woohoo! Thank you, Dan.
You're welcome. Attack
Wow.
Chris.
Paying for commander tax. Nice.
Paying for the tax. The brass tax.
Oh boy.
So I'm going to channel my Technomera Abandoned Mire. So I'm going to mill 3 cards, then return a creature or planeswalker card from my graveyard to my hand. It costs 1 less. than
Yep.
that. We're gonna mill Forge and Soul Ring, Massacre Worm, and Swamp.
Now what are you putting in?
Yeah.
He's discarded Damn, Fudge. What's next? Heck.
You discard Soul Ring, it's Fudge.
Demon of Heck.
I don't know which one's better. I guess I'll get Velgaroth to my hand.
Damn it. See, following that shirt.
Strike first, strike hard, no
No
mercy.
mercy. That's what he was doing. He's probably gonna attack me next because I just punished the board.
That's gone.
Vince is
Vince is still scary.
I don't, dude. I'm telling you, I'm almost gone. If he attacks me with that, I'm like 1 turn from. I might be dead next turn if he pumps it up. I got nothing. Yep. That's it. Go ahead, Dan.
Alright, I'm gonna play Inundated Archive. It enters the battlefield tapped.
What is that one?
It's a flippy land thing.
Oh.
So the other side, they're probably gonna yell at me because I probably, it's
could play
instant.
it.
Search your library for an instant card or a card with flash. Reveal it. Put it in your hand. Shuffle.
Oh.
But I don't need an instant right now. I need land.
Nope,
No,
that's
no.
what those are for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna pay 1 for Binding Mummy. Whenever another zombie you control enters, you may tap target artifact or creature. Then I'm gonna pay 2 For Lost Monarch of Ifnir, it has Afflict 3. Other zombies I control have Afflict 3. At the beginning of your second main phase, if a player was dealt combat damage by a zombie this turn, mill 3 cards. Then you may return a creature card from your graveyard to your hand.
Those all got to be cost less, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a new
So
one.
I paid 2 for him
and
and 1 for him, and all I can do, because neither of them have haste. So,
or
all
wings.
good.
None of
Let's
them
go.
have wings yet.
Okay. Draw.
You should have played Red Bull. You would have given wings.
I have cobbled wings in here. So.
He probably played that white enchantment that gives the zombies flying too.
Let's start with Vine Glimmer Snarl. I don't have an island or land in hand, so it has to come into play tapped. Yeah.
An island or what?
I need an island or forest.
Oh, you
for
said
that.
island or land. Ah, you gave us free information.
Is it island or moorland?
Free information.
I'm paying to 1, by the way.
You would.
Casting Stone Idol Generator.
Worst heuristic study.
Did you draw 2 off of my turn? Because I
No.
didn't pay for either of that.
In response.
Yes.
You jerk.
I did.
Yeah.
In response, because I know what that card does, and I know your trajectory.
Yeah.
I'm going to spend this energy. I'm going to get a red. I'm going to tap this talisman, lose a life. For blue, or no, I'm going to tap this for colorless. Gain that life back. Bling, bling. Oh, shoot. This doesn't work.
Doesn't work?
No, it doesn't work. Shoot!
Oh no.
Oh, man.
What are you trying to
No
do?
response. Go ahead. Sorry.
Doesn't work.
Anyway, Stone Idol Generator. Whenever a creature I control attacks, I get an energy. I can tap, pay 6 energy. Create a 6/12 colorless construct artifact creature token with trample. Activate only as a sorcery.
Wow.
I will go to combat.
Boo.
Yes, I will. No, I.
That generator is pretty freaking sweet.
It's pretty cool. I'll attack 10 for 7 with my Basilisk and gain an energy from the Basilisk and 1 from the Idol Generator, so I'll get
That
2.
automatically gives you 1, and then that gives you 1.
Correct. Yep. Then main phase 2, as a sorcery, I will tap Stone Idol Generator, pay 6, and 6/12 construct artifact creature token
Good Jesus.
Until end of turn.
until
Wish.
end of turn. Bam. It is gonna be Ken's turn. What will Ken do?
That looks like the
Draw.
Michelin Man.
I mean, makes sense in this.
I was thinking of Galaxy Quest when they come across that rock monster.
Oh yeah.
Avia, Automech Artisan. She's a legendary human artificer. Each creature that's attacking one of your opponents has trample. I can pay a green, tap it. You may put a creature or vehicle card from your hand onto the battlefield. If you put an artifact onto the battlefield this way, put 2 1/1 counters on it.
Wait, each creature that's attacking one, that's everybody?
My opponents.
Yeah, but that's for everybody? Because it doesn't say each creature you control.
Each creature
Yeah.
that's attacking one of your opponents has
Nice,
trample.
this is a 1.
Yeah, there you go. That's the spirit.
It's gonna spill over, and since I used all my mana, because I am just mana jacked. Go ahead.
You and Dan should start a club.
You guys aren't helping me very much.
I don't want to be in a club with Ken.
Damn.
Ouch.
I'll play Underground River.
That hurt.
Can't say the joke.
Underground River is colorless or take a damage for blue or black.
That's a pain, man.
You're a pain in the land.
Oh,
Oh wait, did you pay the 1 for that?
no.
But this is the one I drew. This is the one for turn.
Oh, my bad.
No, I gotta pay attention better. Alright, I'm gonna pay 1. I'm gonna pay 1 white. Play Esper Sentinel.
Ooh, buddy.
Whenever an opponent casts their first non-creature spell, draw a card unless they pay X words its power, which is currently 1. So I'm gonna play Champion of Wits. When this creature enters, I may draw cards equal to its power. If I do, discard 2 cards. So I'm gonna draw 2. 1, 2. Oh, that's different. We're gonna discard Valgaroth, no surprise. And we're gonna discard Malcolm, Alluring Scoundrel.
Oh.
I like that card.
And we're gonna pay blue. And we're gonna pay blue. And we're gonna make it copyable. They're 4/4s. Malcolm is a flash flying 2/1. Whenever Alluring Scoundrel does damage to a player, put a chorus counter on it. Draw a card. then discard a card. If there are 4 or more chorus counters on Malcolm, I may cast the discarded card without paying its mana cost. But it's a 4/4 flying.
Legendary.
Yeah, it's legendary. So basically, 9 in procession, made a copy of both, and they both died. Because why did I put that in here? I put it in here, and everything I've made so far has been legendary.
I mean, if you made 2 token copies of Esper Sentinel, that would be dope. But...
that, or Champion of Wits, right? Those would have been the smart ones. But those were small enough to cast.
Well, could have discarded that and internalized it, and then you would have had 2 copies of it.
That's a lot.
But you would have got 2.
Yeah.
You would have got 2 instances of its. You would have drawn 4 cards, discarded 2, and you would have drawn 4 more and discarded 2 more.
That's true.
The game's still young. There's a lot of game left.
Yeah, there's a lot of game. What maybe?
It says the guy's sitting at 40.
I think that's why he's saying it. I'm looking at everybody else. I'm like, no, this game's wrapping up.
Wow. It's giving up before we even got there.
That's all I got. Sorry, you can go.
No attacks on Chris.
No, because all I have is that
His
to attack
6/12?
with. It's just
With
a 1/3
trample.
trample.
Part of the cards, baby. Shit.
1, 2,
All right.
So your trample creature has trample.
Yep.
Well, I didn't get my land drop again.
You too?
Yeah. I will pay 3 to get my commander out. Vigilance, Menace. Whenever I attack, draw a card, then discard a card. Whenever I draw a card, zombies I control get 1/1 until end of turn. So thanks, Biss. That discard goes right to exile.
Sorry. Are you paying 1?
No.
Drawing a card. That's non-creature. This one's just spell.
Gotcha.
Then, whenever a zombie I control enters, I may tap target artifact or creature.
Cool.
Let's see. So let's do. I'm going to declare Lost Monarch of Ifnir attacking. So he's a 4/4. However, whenever I attack, draw a card, then discard a card. So I get to draw a card. Interesting. What card do I want to discard? I'm going to get rid of a Cursed Horde. Exiled.
You're a cursed horde.
Whenever I draw a card, which I did,
play
zombies I control get 1/1 until end of turn. So he's a 5/5.
Yep.
Don't throw it too far away.
Take
I'm
a
allowed to
5.
play those cards.
Alright, at the beginning of my second main phase, if a player was dealt combat damage by a zombie this turn, mill 3 cards, then I may return a card from my graveyard to my hand. So I get to mill 3. 1, 2, 3. So D-Spark, 3 Tree City, and Black Market, which get exiled.
I need to know about those. I can play them.
Well, that D-Spark could work in your favor.
Yeah, that's why I need to know about those. I can play them.
Yeah, they're over there.
What have you
Then
done,
I may
Vince?
return a creature card from my graveyard
I wasn't
to my
trying to
hand.
do that.
So I am going to return Champion of the Parish to my hand. Then I'm going to tap Inundated Archive to play Champion of the Parish, which I will then use to tap that guy.
That's funny.
It is funny.
All right. That's all I can do.
Oh, it is.
So,
All set there, Dan?
yeah, I'm hoping I left you a juicy enough target over that way to leave me alone.
I mean, you are rebuilding, but again, you are still far behind the other scary.
It's my mana. If I had more mana, I'd be popping off.
Oh yeah, yeah. You and Vince,
Just miss.
you and Vince kind of like ramp into like very silly things.
I don't know what that
I've
means.
noticed your decks specifically can get into some really silly.
So you did look at our Mox fields.
No, I didn't. I'm just saying.
Check out the link.
Is that why we're doing so poorly? Is that why we're doing so poorly?
Probably,
You
yeah.
made what, 2 copies of Valgavoth so far this
I
game?
have. I haven't done anything with it, but I have.
Except exiled like half of my
Blasphemous
shit.
Act killed one, and the other one's been tapped.
Could have used all that stuff.
All right, I'm going to cast Era of Innovation,
Yay.
paying both the one for
Oh, come on.
Esper Sentinel and the one
You're
for
just a
Ristic Study.
meanie.
You don't want him to. Look, he's at 20 life. Don't you think he
Yeah,
deserves
I
a card?
seriously am gonna die soon. You should let me try to like draw a board wipe
Why
or
do you have to
something.
kill you, Sue? You're going to kill me. That's how this is going.
Says the guy.
I
at
can't. You're at
35.
35.
You're stealing all of Dan's cards. How can Dan play the deck?
Yeah, use some of my removal there.
Era of Innovation. Oh my god. Whenever an artifact or artificer you control enters, you may pay 1. If you do, you get 2 energy. You can also pay 6 energy, sacrifice this enchantment, draw 3 cards.
Fun.
Alright, then I will cast Saltron Dominator, paying
Guess
the
you're
1
paying
for
the one
Ristic
for-
Study. Yep. When this enters, oh wait, no,
No.
I can't pay the 1. You get to draw a
No.
card here because I want to pay the 1 for me.
So do draw your card.
Yeah, you do draw your card. Assaultron Dominator. When it enters the battlefield, I get 2 energy, and then paying the 1 for Era of Innovation, I'll get another 2. So I get 4 energy total, going up to 5.
You sure about that?
I am sure. Also, whenever an artifact creature I control attacks, I may pay an energy. If I do, put my choice of a +1/+1 counter, first strike, or trample counter on that creature.
Not liking this.
Indeed.
Indubitably. Can attack people with big creatures.
I didn't really ask.
Oh, okay. Alright, combat. Let's see what happens. I'm going to attack Vince for...
Everything? I'm just not going to block them. Nope.
Well, I'm only attacking for 13. I get 3 energy for the Baker? The Basker, sorry.
The candlestick maker?
Yes.
What are we doing here?
So I attack, I have three creatures, I'll get 3 more energy. So currently there is 13 coming at you, and I can dump stuff into the Basker potentially.
Yeah, so when you say no blocks, he's gonna dump a bunch in there and kill
It's
you.
trample anyways.
Yeah.
That's why. Yeah, that's what. Well, it's trample anyway. It's in trample.
This is.
I think
but
depending on
this
your,
is trample.
I think depending on what you
because of
block
this.
with, you still live even if I dump everything in. So that's why I'm like, again, I want to see what you do.
What do I block? I block the construct and he pumps up the other thing. And I only take 1 from the construct, I guess. That's what I'm gonna have to do.
I mean, you could block with this, let it die, and then you can eternalize it.
Yeah, no, I get it. But yeah, that's what I'll do then. That's all I can do. Block the construct with everything.
Okay. Alright, so you block 5 here, so that would make this 1. So that you would take 8.
Yeah, dump that in.
8. No, I'm actually just gonna dump 2. I'm just gonna make it an even 10. And then main phase 2. Alright, I'm generating another construct. I'll get one of those going right now. I'll use the copy token to denote that and pass to Ken.
Tap. Draw. Thopter Spy Network. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you control an artifact, create a 1/1 colorless Thopter creature token with flying. Whenever 1 or more artifact creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, draw a card.
Draw a card?
Yeah.
This is gonna be like the worst, like, heuristic study game ever. Is it?
That's all I can do. Go ahead. I'm mana jacked. I'm not getting any mana.
Draw this.
Like, oh, here's my opening hand. for
Shine
mana.
down
And that's all I've
snarl.
got. So
Shine down snarl, you reveal planes or swamp.
I see it.
Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and attack Chris for 8 in the air.
Yep.
so related to the band.
And when I do that, that's gonna gain me 4. I'm used to going the other way, so it's hard to remember that that's the route that I've gone. Whenever Malcolm Alert's Gamma does combat damage to a player, put a course counter on it. That's the course counter for temporarily.
It's supposed to be.
Draw a card, then discard a card. If there are 4 or more course counters on Malcolm, I may cast it, but that's not happening yet. So I'm going to draw a card and discard a card. So for now, I'm just going to discard a planes.
Whoa.
Because...
Can't create a copy. Okay.
No, I don't need to. So second main, I'm going to Supreme Verdict, destroy all creatures. This cannot be countered. Sorry, went to a lot of trouble doing all that.
Yep. And if my replacement effects are correct, all of our stuff gets exiled because the Dog's going to see them all die.
Yeah, but I don't have Velgroth right now, so I
Right,
can't
but you
play
still
it.
just exile your stuff for.
You exile it. You see, it sees the board wipe.
It sees the...
So these
You
go
get
to-
stuff back.
Yep.
It's still in exile.
You can't play it anymore.
I might be soon.
No, if you
No,
bring
you won't be-
Valgaboth,
You won't be able to.
instances.
Yeah,
of
if you
it.
played, different Valgaboth won't be able to see those. But again, you're getting rid of cards we could be using.
Same, I'm only allowed 1 in the deck. 4 for that again. And
He
then,
has returned. Can't do anything else.
So I'm gonna have to discard some things here. I'm gonna discard a island, Talisman of Dominance, and a Ghostly Pilferer. I'm going to pay 1 for my commander to make 2 copies of Ghostly Pilferer. They're going to be 2 4/4 zombies that say when Ghostly Pilferer becomes untapped, I may pay 2 if I do draw a card. Whenever an opponent casts a spell from anywhere other than their hand, I draw a card. I can discard a card with Ghostly Pilferer, and it can't be blocked this turn. They're 4/4s.
Wow.
I'll just do that.
That's
I only had
mean.
1 mana left, that's why I just...
No, that's mean.
So...
That was pretty.
That's all I
good.
got.
That was a pretty good recovery from.
Everybody start over again. Sorry, Dan.
Not ahead of you. Fine.
I got planes. That's nice.
Finally, not like a late game land.
That board wipe really upset my plans.
Just really had to be.
Mine too, I just had to do it.
I get it. I get it. I was gonna destroy Chris's creature and then attack him.
Well, there you go. You didn't have to destroy it now.
No, I can't attack.
I know.
Cemetery Reaper. Other zombies I control get 1/1.
Get 1 out of black.
Then, for 2 and a black, tap, exile target creature card from a graveyard, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token is the second effect.
Do I draw a card or you pay 1?
I'm not gonna.
Yay.
Then, I'm gonna pay 2 for Zahur, Glorious Past.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna pay 1 to keep you from drawing, because I don't have anything for that one.
Oh.
Start
It
there.
is a zombie cat warrior with start your engines. If you have no speed, it starts at 1 and increases once on each of your turns when an opponent loses a life. Max speed is 4. Sacrifice another creature to surveil 1. Activate only once per turn. Max speed whenever a non-token creature I control dies. Create a tapped 2/2 black zombie creature token. That would have been nice for all the board wipes, but...
Because I can get to a board wipe quicker if you stop.
Alrighty, that's all I can do because nothing's got haste. Go ahead, Chris.
Okay. Now untap.
That is one thing. Nobody had any. Well, Chris had some hasty stuff.
He still has his era of innovation.
Does that make haste?
No.
No, but I
It
could
doesn't do anything with
things.
no energy.
Energon thing.
I hate how I just have to keep giving Vince cards.
That's why it's a game changer.
Yeah, my options are not great.
This guy's got
Gotta-
all this mana. He's like, man.
Recast, yeah, mana that.
I'm just gonna have to recast my commander.
Right there.
Say
How
it
much
like
did you have to
that.
train before you came?
I don't know. I was channeling Hamsar.
Water.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, I'll
Towards the
recast
pride
Saheeli.
of the
She's Artificer. I'll pay
peaches.
1 to get 2 for Era of Innovation. I'm not paying for Vince.
You're not? You are.
I'm not,
Yay!
unfortunately.
See? Land. You want it? That's all I'm trying.
Go ahead, Ken.
Swamp. Swamp.
Alright. Let's untap. Let's draw. Feel behind. Yeah, screw it. Tap this for blue. Lose a life since I'm already headed that way. Another red. I will play Saheeli, the Sun's Brilliance. She's one that's striking opposed. Pay a blue or red, tap it. Create a token that's a copy of another target creature or artifact you control, except it's an artifact in addition to its other types. It gains haste. Sacrifice it at the beginning of your next end step. She's a 2/2.
What?
Draw 2 cards.
Oh, wait, why 2?
Because I cast a card from anywhere other than my hand, and you have 2 Ghostly Pilferers
Oh,
on
yeah,
the
yeah,
field.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, I learned the other day those count commanders too, which is
You pay for
annoying as
that?
all get out.
Really?
Yes.
That makes sense.
You need all the lands you
Yeah.
can get.
I'm pretty sure that's so much for
I wish I could give some land to you guys for some other
Yours.
schnish. I literally, that's all I'm drawing. I hate
It would definitely balance this game out, but
Yeah, I'd be like, take your choice. You each get 2 lands. These are 4/4s as
go ahead.
well. Alright. Untap the pilfers.
I am
Untap
doing
this, untap
poorly.
this.
You too?
You have chosen poorly.
I know what I did.
This land is tapped unless you control plains or island. Alright. Glacial Fortress, white or blue?
White or blue, man?
Which is it?
I haven't decided yet. Leave me alone. I want to play Renewed Solidarity. Not regular nude. Renewed. As this enchantment enters, choose a creature type. I'll choose zombie. Creatures I control to choosing type get +1/+0. At the beginning of my end step, for each token I control of the chosen type that entered this turn, create a token that's a copy of it.
Neat.
Yeah,
Renewed.
Yeah.
Lucky. I'm a never nude.
It's basically... You ever see the movie Wanderlust? We're going to play Metamorphosis Fanatic. It's a 4/4 lifelink. When Metamorphosis Fanatic enters, return up to one target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield with a lifelink counter. I get to do that twice because I get 2 copies of this. Oh wait, no. I'm not discarding that. I'm playing it. So.
Yes.
Yeah, we were going to try to discard it, but that didn't happen. So yeah, we're just going to bring 1 back. I wanted to discard it, but
Is that all?
yeah, that would have been the better, but I couldn't get that to work. Yeah, we'll bring back Velcro up.
Yep.
So it's got a lifelink and lifelink.
And lifelink.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 9/9.
Yeah, it's a 9/9 this time. Let's go with... We're going to attack Chris for 10 first, because these are 5/4s.
Yep. Taking it.
We get the discard. 10. Talisman of Hierarchy, Swamp, and Nezahal Primal Tide. So we're going to
Netzel Pretzel Tide.
1 blue, and there's going to be 2 of them that come out, but one's going to die because it also is
Legendary.
So basically, can't be countered. I have no maximum hand size. Whenever an opponent casts a non-creature spell, I draw a card. I can discard 3 cards to exile Nezahal. Return it to the battlefield tapped under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. But I have a 4/4 one of those out.
Oh man. Ooh wee.
And then, even more silly, I go to my end step, I make a copy of it, which also dies because it's legendary.
Jeez.
But it's a 5/4 because of that also, I guess. That's out, that did its thing. That was my end step, so go ahead, Jerry. Man, I should have discarded my end step. That was so stupid. Could have brought back Razzacat too.
I didn't think I had so much graveyard interaction. Just getting shut down by
I didn't
Valdemar.
realize you did either, honestly.
Alright. Best I can do is recast my commander. Yeah. Temmet back.
Temmet back.
So that's... You're not paying anything?
No, I don't have any spare mana.
So I get non-creature spell. It's a creature spell. Non-creature. That thing's gone anyway, so just 1 for it.
+2 off Ghostly Pilferer.
Oh.
Because of the commander. Yep.
You're welcome.
Surprise, Ghostly Pilfer, underrated card.
Underrated. Amazing.
I did think of that when I did Anointed Procession, but I didn't realize how much legendary stuff I had in here. Like, it worked. I think it's like 50-50 now that I'm looking at it.
Alright. I'll be kind. Odd, even.
But I thought he was always on.
Well, when you're in it, you're always odd.
Oh, okay. I supersede. I was going to ask about that.
Odd.
interaction.
I don't know how this is going to work.
But when I stack my friend
Higher
group
odd, lower
by
odd.
oddest to least odd, it somehow comes out that way.
Yay!
Don't worry, you're still odd.
I know. I'm just in 3rd place.
Take it as a compliment.
Yeah.
Evens.
Oh.
Ken, the fate has hit you, I guess.
I guess so.
I'm going to declare Zahur attacking. Whenever I attack, I draw a card, discard a card. Thanks. Let's see. I will discard Cryptbreaker. Here you go.
That's a zombie.
Good card.
Um,
That says discard right on.
Whenever I draw a card, zombies I control get +1/+1 until end
Wow.
of turn. Ken,
That's my
that
bad.
is
That's my
a
bad.
5/4 coming at you.
I had that.
Accept your
Pling,
damage.
pling, pling.
Yay!
I wait for the sweet release of death.
All set there, Dan.
Yeah, that's all I'm doing.
Hit him like a Crypt Breaker.
It says discard right on. So.
Oh, yeah. This was supposed to
What
be
is
one.
your second biggest toughness creature, Vince?
4.
Okay. That's what I thought. Just had to check. Alright, I'm going to cast Unstable Amulet. I'm paying the 1 for Era of Innovation. So we get to draw Phoristic Study and Nezahal.
You're not paying the one you said?
No, I'm not paying the 1 for
Oh.
you. I'm paying the 1 for me.
Oh.
Yeah, so
Oh.
when it enters, I get 2. It's an artifact, so I'm paying the 1 for Era, so I'll get another 2. And it's an artifact, so I'll get 1 from Saheeli. So that's 5 energy total. Go up to 7.
Oh.
Whenever I cast a spell from anywhere other than my hand, Unstable Amulet deals 1 damage to each opponent. I can tap it, pay 2 energy, exile the top card of my library. I may play it until I exile another card with Unstable Amulet. I will pay 2. Well, actually, no, that's a future problem. I will pay 2 energy, exile this card.
So we all lose 1.
Hey, that looks familiar.
Electro Siphon. No, you only lose 1 when I play something from other than my hand.
Oh.
Yep. Electro Siphon. Counter target spell. You get an amount of energy equal to its mana value. That's really good to show face up. That's just great.
Counter any target spell?
Yes. It is a hard counter.
Sounds sexy.
That is not what I needed to flip over there. Unfortunate.
2 blue and a black. Does he have 2 blue and a black?
2 blue and a red.
That's what I meant.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I gotta see if I can team up with people to do something against Vince. Unfortunate. No, not you. Go ahead, Ken.
Alright.
You have my counter spell at hand.
Would you try
Wait, what?
at least once?
Like, no, against him. I
Oh.
mean, I'm just saying.
Untap. Draw.
I'm hoping you two kill each other.
There's a good chance, because I'm low. I've been low.
Time to finally use that energy.
Oh, brother.
What did you do? Chuck a monster?
Tap this, spend the energy for a red. Get a red here. Pay 1 to get 2. And now I will play Pia and Nalaar. When Pia and Nalaar enters, create 2 1/1 colorless artifact creature tokens with flying. 2 doopters. I can pay 2 in a red, sacrifice an artifact. Pia and Nalaar deal 2 damage to any targets to 2.
You didn't pay 1, I assume?
Doopters.
I gotta ask.
You can ask, but I don't have the mana every time you ask.
Sorry.
I'm
Stop
screwed.
pouring that salt.
I have to, I mean,
You gonna pay the most?
letting the camera know that I've drawn the card.
Oh, you're good.
You're good. This only affects me at the beginning of my turn. Go ahead.
I thought you had invert polarity. That was my first guess.
Wow, man.
Reverse
talk about-
polarity.
That's going. Oh.
No, the Modern Horizons counterspell.
Oh, that.
One flip a coin, steal their spell.
Oh, I love that card. That
I'll
card's amazing.
play a swamp.
No.
Yeah, it's
Mana
out,
vapors.
Did you just say play that on every card in your hand?
Yeah, they're all lands. That was the joke. But
Oh,
you
okay.
have to be up here to think it's
Ah.
fine. Otherwise, it's just not funny.
Kind of like when you narrate your turn and we don't know what's going
That's
on.
what I was. No, I get it now because that's what I was doing. Going play the stupid land, play the stupid land. I already played a swamp. Hey, here's another stupid land. I'm going to play Monument of Endurance, new card. Whenever I discard a card, choose one that hasn't been chosen this turn. Draw a card, create a treasure token. Each opponent loses 3 life.
That's not once per turn, right?
As many,
Yeah.
if you can discard.
I could do all 3, and that's where it stops. Because it just says when I discard, choose one that hasn't been chosen this turn.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
that's...
So I can only do 3
You
things.
can't abuse
Okay.
it.
I was
There is a
gonna say, like, can he kill us with that? I was like,
Oh, it would be OP if I could just do 3 life for every. I'm gonna pay a black and a blue for Psychic Frog. This is a 1/2. When it does combat damage to a player, draw a card. I can also just straight up discard a card to put a 1/1 counter on it. Or I can exile 3 cards from my graveyard to give Psychic Frog flying until end of turn. You're gonna counter that, aren't you?
Yeah.
It does not say I could just straight up.
You can't play Pokemon cards. It's not allowed.
You get to draw 2 though.
Yeah.
Oh, gain 2 energy.
Is it Psychotoad?
That's basically. Yeah.
Man.
Just 2?
Yeah, because the Ghostly Pilferers I'm casting this from exile.
Oh. Well, what about the other one?
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah. Oh, well, I can pay the 1. Haha! Got him. But you
Yeah.
draw for Nezahal.
Yeah, 2 out of 3. You got him. Oh,
3 out of 4.
3 out of 4. Wow.
I'm gonna.
Damn.
Denied him a card, man.
I
That
denied him
Monument to
Psychic
Endurance
Frog.
is really going to pay off this turn.
That was the
I
scariest.
can only do the things.
Yeah, but you're gonna discard at least 3, so you're gonna.
I'm
get
not
all of
discarding anything. Nezahal is no maximum
right,
land
right.
size. I
Never
don't
mind.
have to do that anymore unless I want to.
What's it want?
I forgot about Netzel Pretzel Tide.
He also just discard 3 cards. Well, he could stack discarding 3 cards.
You missed the other trigger. It
as
comes
many
with
times as he
a
wants, in case he needs
thing
an
of nacho
emergency
cheese.
discard out.
Wetzel's pretzel.
I don't have another way to discard cards right now.
Yeah, it has a whole second effect.
Oh yeah, I can. Yeah.
It
I
gets
know.
you
I
lose
have
the
to-
token,
I have
but it
to-
still does the thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I could. I'm going to actually discard 2 cards, 1 for each ghostly pilferer, and I'm actually going to send it all at Chris.
That's 18 damage.
It's 19. These are 5/4s.
Yeah, that's 10.
What I'm going to discard
it's
though.
wait, it's 20. Oh, me.
The first one I'm going to discard is Blood Artist. So I'm going to pay 1 blue, and I'm going to end up making 2 copies of Blood Artist. So they're going to be 2 4/4s of that coming in.
Yep, it's pretty good.
And then I'll discard Scarab God. This way I'll only get 1 of those, but it might be worth it.
Yeah.
All right, and your thingy triggers.
And then I'm going to do blue there. I'm going to lose 1 for that. I'm going to make each opponent lose 3 life. Draw a card. Alright, and then... So yeah, that's 19 at Chris, and
Oh, he's going for the prize.
4 at you.
For me.
Yeah, just 4. It's just a 4/4.
I got nothing.
So he just messed up your
Ah,
checkered
I've
flag.
been Valgaboth.
5 or 4?
4.
Oh.
You're not blocking that? Okay.
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna keep myself in this. So I'm gonna block with this Thupter.
Okay, so the Thupter dies. Whenever another creature dies, I can have someone lose a life, and I'm gonna lose 2 because I have 2 Blood Artists. But 2 is better than 4. Alright, then
Man.
I'm going to. So that's the copy.
Sure got deleted there.
So on my end step, I'm just gonna move to my end step. I get to create another token of a creature that came into play. So I'm gonna have a 3rd Blood Artist, and then Scarab God will also happen, but that'll just die because it's legendary, like the other ones.
Yeah, but doesn't that trigger Blood Artist?
You are correct, sir. And there's 3 Blood Artist triggers. So you
3
have
more.
you lose 3. And I gain 1. So actually the 2 and the 3. So I gain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the 9 from this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Did I miss anything before I say pass? And
Probably.
don't say that.
I don't think so.
Just how you.
You'll see it.
Go ahead.
What do you have that you can block with?
I have my commander, I have a 4/4 Nezahal, and that's absolutely it.
Well, not much else I can do, I guess. I am going to attack Vince with Zahar and Temmet. So Temmet is Vigilance and Menace. He's currently a 5/5. Zahar is a 4/3. However, because I declared attacking, I have to draw a card, discard a card. Let's get rid of Liliana's Reaver. Here you go.
This
All
is
right.
a token. Because my commander makes some tokens, right?
Yeah, they're
Yep.
for
Once I exile this, that's it. It ain't coming back tapped. 'cause
Right,
It's
yeah.
gone.
Yeah.
That sucks.
I'm just saying, if you need the emergency discard button, that's what it's for.
I mean, I'm
So-
thinking about it.
6/6 Vigilance Menace Commander and a 5/4 guy.
A 5/4 gay.
5/4 guy.
That thing's vigilant.
yes.
That's what it says on the card.
All right, man. You gotta be so. I'm just
Oh,
asking.
it was in your deck. Didn't you read it?
No. So in response, I'm going to discard 3 cards. We'll go Swamp and Swamp. Jin Ditaxius Core Augur.
Ooh.
I'm going to pay 1 blue, and I'm going to make a copy of Jin Ditaxius Core Augur tapped as a 4/4. 2 of them, but 1 is going to die immediately because of the legendary thing. So with those 3 Blood Artist triggers, I'll have you lose 3, Dan, and I'll gain 3. And then this gets exiled.
And your ice cream cone triggers.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called, okay?
Actually, he gets all 3 triggers out of that this turn.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
mean, yeah.
Because this is exiled and isn't dying, I don't get to do the Blood Artist thing, unfortunately. Right?
Right, yeah, because you're bouncing.
Right.
It's
That's
not
what-
dying.
But because of Chris's ice cream cone that's making me hungry, I'm going to draw a card, create a treasure token, and each opponent loses 3 life. And then
Gin and Juice
Gin-
is out.
Yeah.
That's not
Yeah,
Gin and Juice.
I'm aware.
That's Cheech and Chong.
So at your guys' end step,
yeah.
you discard your set.
Cheech Chong.
Gin and Juice and Cheech and Chong.
Yeah.
Wow.
Alright.
Got quite a board going there, guy.
So then I take
1 from that.
That's tapped.
It
2
is,
from
I just put it so
drawing.
you guys can see what it is. These are tapped.
All right, it was 7 and 6. 7 and 6, 13. Hooray!
Main phase 2.
Yes, it is.
Surely you have a spell.
I do. Drew a Sunken Citadel, which is what I was looking for. Was a land. I guess it's gonna be black. Then I wanted to do one thing, but you had to put out a Jin-Jitaxis.
Yeah.
Anyway, Sunken Citadel enters the battlefield. Tap, choose a color. Tap to add 1 mana of the chosen color, or tap to add 2 mana of the chosen color to spend the mana only on activated abilities of land sources.
Billy.
So never destroy target creature. Creature being Jin-Jitaxis.
Um.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't do it. God damn it.
He's going to do it.
I'm gonna play 3 steps ahead. I paid the first 2 sprees, so I counter target spell, and I'm gonna draw 2 cards and discard a card.
Nice.
1, 2. Prairie Stream is getting discarded. And that's all we're gonna do.
Shit. Alright.
Can you do anything else?
Nope. Which means I gotta discard a Giza and Geralf, a Commence the Endgame, and a God Eternal Bantu.
You
Those
can
go to
hand
exile.
You can hand those to Vince.
Yeah.
Give your hand to Vince. Womp womp.
I don't see why. He's not gonna be able to play him. I'm gonna be dead before.
The rate this is going.
Now, the minute he says he's gonna play one, I'm just gonna resign.
What do you got there, Ken?
Oh boy. Untap.
You're our only hope.
Draw. Alright, so at the beginning of my upkeep, if you control an artifact, which I have a Thopter, I create a 1/1 colorless Thopter creature, token flying. I'm gonna do this smart play that I think is smart, but I'm pretty dumb, so I don't expect it to be smart. Tap this for colorless to go into this to get a blue, which I need, and then I have a floating green. I will tap Saheeli. I'll create a token copy of another target creature artifact to control. Except it's an artifact in addition to its other types. It gains haste, sacrifice it at the beginning of the next end step. So I will create a copy of Pia.
You have taps to do that.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
But legendary rule is going to go into effect. Does this happen before it sacrifices?
They'll enter. They'll see each other. You choose which one stays. Then ETB triggers resolve after you've decided on which one sticks around.
So I won't get the Thopters.
No, you will get the Thopters. You'll just have to keep one. You just have to choose which one you keep.
Yeah.
Now when that dies, I have 3 Blood Artist triggers. You're gonna lose 3, and I'm gonna gain 3.
Yep. The price we pay for losing ultimately to you. I still have this floating. I'll spend it and I'll cast a Retrofitter Foundry. Which is pay 3, untap this artifact. Pay 2, create a 1/1 colorless servo artifact creature token. Pay 1, sacrifice a servo, create a 1/1 colorless Thopter artifact creature token with flying, or tap it, sacrifice the Thopter, create a 4/4 colorless construct artifact creature token. Which I'm going to do now. So I will sacrifice one of these and ultimately swing in for Vint for 1 damage.
Got him.
Got him.
High five.
That's the best I could do on the amount of mana that I have, which is nil. So,
Give him your hand.
oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah, you got discards.
Yeah.
I forgot about that already. What is this? What can I do with it?
Pay attention to your board.
I don't know. Alright. Untap
Go
all
ahead.
these, untap all these, untap all these. Alright, so I do have Scarab God out here. Scarab God, at the beginning of my upkeep, each opponent loses X life, and I scry X, where X is the number of zombies I control. I currently have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you each lose 8. And I scry 8.
All you have to do is discard and I'm out.
Yeah, if I can get something that says that. I don't have anything in my hand currently. I'm hoping I could draw something. I'm not trying to not do it. I just.
Like
You have more cards in
4
your hand.
turns ago.
I know. Oh, he had stuff that said discard. I didn't know he had stuff that said discard.
No,
Maybe.
you
I don't
could've
know.
played that
I don't know what's in those hands over there.
turns
So.
ago. Turns and turns ago.
Oh, the one you keep telling me to play.
I keep saying play because it's got the it's a discard engine. You're like, yeah, but I have to wait it. Who cares?
I'm gonna put all this
You're
on.
winning.
Put
Who
all
cares?
this on the bottom except for this one. And that one. All right. And then I draw for turn. Alright, so I'm gonna do Faithful Mending, gain 2 life, draw 2 cards, discard 2 cards, discard
How did he get there? How did he have the discard outlet?
the Sanctum and
I
the
don't
Tower.
believe it.
With those 2 discards, I will do the each opponent loses 3 life with the Monument.
Well, I spun out into a wall. Ah!
Cool. Can you sacrifice a creature?
No, I won't move to attacks and
Can you
attack
just
9 in the
sacrifice?
air.
Cool. I'm dead.
Okay.
Nicely done.
I'm gonna be dead. I'm gonna die.
Everybody says that every game, and I
say
at that time I was
Yeah,
really
but
stunned.
only Ken and I were right.
It's true.
I said it too when I was at 40. It's
Yeah,
like,
but
I
you
guess
were
I'm out of this
controlling.
game.
I've watched enough of our games to know that we all say it a lot.
Well, that was a
GG's, Vince. Wow.
Vince crossed the finish line.
He sure
gets
did.
That checkered flag. If I had one, I'd wave it. We don't have a checkered flag.
I should have grabbed one.
Should have, yeah.
All the cards have the symbol on it.
Well, that was crazy. It's interesting to see the decks play against each other that originally were pre-cons, you know. So that was fun. I had so much I could have done if I wouldn't have got Mana Jacked.
That's why I feel bad. Like both you guys did. Like sometimes one of us do, but I'm like, man, it really stinks that 2 of us do. I really was.
Is what it is. That's why this guy's sitting on the top 10 right now on EDH Rec. Who we like, but not a sponsor.
Yeah.
But you could be.
Do they? Do they sponsor?
Yes. So if you guys like what you saw, please like, subscribe, head on over to our socials, check our stuff out. We appreciate it. Appreciate any help you guys can give us, especially subscribing. That's the best way you can help us.
Yeah, and since you made it to the end of this finish line, why don't you go check out one of our other races, aka games, down below. And if you want to see us play certain commanders or certain game types, anything you got ideas for, let us know in the comments, and we'll add it to the growing list of fun stuff we have in the bag, ready to film.
Yeah, we got quite a list. We'll get to them. We got time. But we appreciate you guys tuning in. Like I said, like, subscribe. Appreciate you. We will see you guys on the next track. Ah, get it? Because we're on a
Oh, that trash.
track. Yeah. So we'll see you guys at the finish line. Vince gets it.
Vroom vroom.
Making us discard.